Child migrants are especially vulnerable to human traffickers, sexual predators, and a number of life-threatening situations. They can easily fall victim to traffickers and other criminals. Too many of them go missing, having fallen in the hands of trafficking syndicates and other dangerous criminal networks. Many are subjected to various forms of abuse and deprivation during their journeys. When and if these children reach destination countries, the threats they face do not disappear. Addressing representatives from the international organization and governments during the Forum on Migration and Peace on February 21, 2017, Pope Francis commented that our shared response may be articulated by four verbs: to welcome, to protect, to promote, and to integrate. To welcome. For those who flee conflicts and terrible persecutions, often trapped within the grip of criminal organizations who have no scruples, we need to open accessible and secure humanitarian channels by offering them decent and appropriate shelter and initiate a personal encounter. To protect. Defending their inalienable rights, ensuring their fundamental freedoms, and respecting their dignity are duties from which no one can be exempted. To promote. Protecting is not enough. What is required is the promotion of an integral human development of migrants, exiles, and refugees. To this end, efforts must be encouraged that lead to the implementation of programs of international cooperation free from partisan interests and programs of transnational development which involve migrants as active protagonists. To integrate. Integration, which is neither assimilation nor incorporation, is a two-way process rooted essentially in the joint recognition of the other's cultural richness. For the Christian community, the peaceful integration of persons of various cultures is, in some way, a reflection of its Catholicity. Pope Francis also sees welcoming, protecting, promoting, and integrating the migrants as our duties. A duty of justice. We need, then, to find ways by which all may benefit from the fruits of the earth, not only to avoid the widening gap between the rich and the poor, but above all, because it is a question of justice, equality, and respect for every human being. A duty of civility. Today, more than ever, it is necessary to affirm the centrality of the human person without allowing immediate and ancillary circumstances or even the necessary fulfillment of bureaucratic and administrative requirements to obscure this essential dignity. A duty of solidarity. The duty of solidarity is to counter the throwaway culture and give greater attention to those who are weakest, poorest, and most vulnerable. Thus, a change of attitude towards migrants and refugees is needed on the part of everyone, moving away from attitudes of defensiveness and fear, indifference, and marginalization. All typical of a throwaway culture, towards attitudes based on a culture of encounter, the only culture capable of building a better, more just, and fraternal world. We are called to welcome, to protect, to promote, and to integrate especially the children and young people who are forced to live far from their homeland and who are separated from their loved ones. They, in a threefold way, are defenseless. They are children, they are foreigners, and they have no means to protect themselves.